When you think of a houseboat, you probably think of some huge marina queen that sits in the slip 90% of the time. While these types of boats have their place in the market, many people are discovering an alternative that fits better for their flexible lifestyle. The trailerable houseboat. My name is Ben and I've been in the houseboat industry for over 10 years now. In this video, I'm going to explain what a trailerable houseboat is, why people love them, and how they've become one of the most versatile ways to get on the water. So what is a trailerable houseboat? It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a houseboat that you can keep on the trailer and pull from lake to lake. While all of our models are initially delivered on a trailer, the larger ones weigh a lot more, require permits to haul, sometimes escorts. So from now on, when I say trailerable houseboat, I'm going to be referring to a houseboat that you can pull with a pickup truck and requires little to no permitting. This definition describes a houseboat with much more flexibility and allows you to explore different lakes, rivers, coastal areas, really anywhere that you can drive and has a boat ramp. The beauty of the trailerable houseboat is that you're no longer tied down to any specific lake or marina. One weekend you can be exploring your local lake, the next you could be out on the intercoastal waterway. A trailerable houseboat is freedom. Why people love them? The biggest reason people are drawn to this lifestyle is the simplicity and the flexibility. They're easy to tow, easy to maintain, and retain many of the home-like amenities of a larger houseboat. Picture this. You found a quiet cove tucked away from the crowds and dropped anchor for the night. You fall asleep in a real bed in an air-conditioned room, lulled by the gentle rocking of the boat. The next morning you wake up to the chirping of birds and the sound of water lapping against the sides of the hulls. While breakfast sizzles away on the stove, you enjoy a cup of coffee on the front deck and watch the fish jump in the lake. Then, when you're ready to explore your next destination, you simply load up and take off. And if that next lake is more than a day's drive away, no problem. These function just as well as an RV. Just pull it into a campground and use it like you normally would a camper. And when you're back home, simply park it in your yard to store it. No need to spend money on slip rent and haul out fees. Many owners even use them as extra space like a guest house when they're not on the water or road. At the end of the day, a trailerable houseboat is just a much more simple and flexible way to experience life on the water. Low maintenance ownership. Remember life before the internet? It was just a much simpler time. Now it seems like everything comes with a digital subscription, an app, or a software update. From appliances and phones to cars and televisions, we're constantly surrounded by screens, notification, and monthly fees. It's becoming increasingly rare to be able to purchase something once and own it, no strings attached. That's part of what makes owning a trailerable houseboat so appealing. By owning a trailerable houseboat, you can get back to the basics and start making memories in the real physical world. Get away from the noise and reconnect with nature. Enjoy the freedom that comes with traveling on the water. Years from now, you probably won't remember your next phone upgrade or subscription service, but you will remember weekends on the water enjoying nature. Different applications. First and foremost, these are boats. They're great for fishing or a home base for your kayak or runabout, a weekend trip with the family, or the whole summer away from it all. We've even had customers that have done the Great Loop, one section at a time, one weekend at a time. As I mentioned before, it makes a very usable camper as well. The Lil Hobo in particular is very conducive to campground use due to its towable width of 8.5 feet. They usually come with a 30-amp plug and gas appliances, just like you'd find in a camper. When not on the water, many customers use them as a spare room or guest house. They can be stored on the trailer and parked in the yard or under a carport. Although we've seen larger, more stationary boats do better as rental units, there is the option to rent these out as well. Whether it's in a slip or even in your backyard, the potential to generate some extra cash is there. Where to buy one? While there have been a few different brands out there over the years, Catamaran Cruisers is the only current US-based manufacturer still selling trailerable models. They currently have 3 of the trailerable models: the 8x26 Catamaran Cruiser, the 8x31 Lil Hobo, and the 10x35 Catamaran Cruiser. That one does require a wide load permit in some places due to its 10-foot width. Check out our channel to see a dedicated video for each of these models, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Who these are perfect for? Trailerable houseboats are great for people who love the water, families wanting an affordable vacation, retirees looking for simple living, outdoor enthusiasts, people interested in the tiny home lifestyle, and anyone looking for a unique way to travel and relax. You don't need a massive marina setup or expensive lakefront property to enjoy being on the water. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, a trailerable houseboat is giving people something that's harder and harder to find. Freedom. Freedom to travel, freedom to slow down, and freedom to spend more time with the people that matter most. Some of the best memories you'll ever make will happen on the water. If you'd like to learn more about trailerable houseboats or see any of the other models we offer, feel free to reach out by clicking the links below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the water. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video. If you did like this video, here's another one you might like.